Every minute, animals are abused or neglected. Yes, there are organizations that raise awareness, such as ASPCA, the Humane Society, and PAWS, but many cases just go unreported. It is important to recognize what is happening to these animals before it is too late. The most common victims of animal abuse are dogs, cats, horses, and livestock. Abuse does not just include torturing an animal and killing it. It also includes neglect. Both of these are equally wrong and should be stopped. A lot of animal abuse is typically associated with crimes against people. Animal neglect can be an indicator of people who need mental or social health help. Surveys suggest that those who intentionally abuse animals are predominantly male and under 30, while those involved in animal hoarding are more likely to be female and over 60. Animal cruelty also ties in with other crimes. 13% of animal abuse cases involve domestic abuse as well. 71% of domestic violence victims reported that their abuser also targeted animals. And 70% of animal abusers also had record of other crimes. There are lenient penalties like small fines, probation, or suspended sentences for animal cruelty. However, this could be a problem because it gives the offenders another chance to repeat their abuse. Before 1986, only 4 states had felony animal cruelty laws. Now, some states only allow felony charges if the abuser has already had a previous animal cruelty conviction. This can also cause many animals to be abused without any consequence. God created us to be in loving communion with Him and His creations. By abusing animals, one would be going against God's will and violating human dignity. The Church teaches us that animals are creatures of God, and He surrounds them with His providential care. In animal abuse, natural law is being violated because committing the act goes against several of the primary precepts of natural law, including reproduction and life. In serious cases of animal cruelty, the animal could be killed. This takes away one of God's creation's right to life. This also prevents the animal from being able to reproduce. Animal cruelty also violates old and new law because it goes against the golden rule to treat others how you want to be treated. Now, although animals are not humans, they are still God's creations. In 2014, the FBI began to recognize animal cruelty as a serious crime, and it became included in the Uniform Crime Report, so committing this crime goes against federal law. Animal cruelty is a sinful act. In extreme cases, like murder and torture, it would be a mortal sin. In less extreme cases, would be a venial sin. The object in animal cruelty is the act of abusing or neglecting the animal. The intention is causing harm or pain to this animal, but the circumstances are all different in each case. An abuser has the vice of anger when committing the crime, and they need to understand the virtue of justice, so the animals are treated equally as a creation of God. There are many ways to stop animal cruelty. One of the biggest ways is to just be aware of it happening and be willing to make a report. There are also many organizations that raise awareness that you can join and donate to. It is also important to know the state's laws and to set a good example for others.